Hello, YouTube! I am Pinstar, and this is Surviving Mars Space Race, episode 11. So in our last episode, our little foray, our Armageddon setting has finally done its damage, and gave our dome a little smack, but our drones took care of the problem, and as far as I can tell, nobody died. Probably a little distressing to the people in the dome, I'll admit. Probably not going to have too many births coming from there for a little while people recover their sanity. But, I think they'll be fine. They'll be fine. Alright, we had our cover crops go off here, so here we can set this to none. So that way they'll bounce
Resources
between...
are low.
Uh-oh. Wait, what in the who now? Oh, yeah, derp to derp, because of this. We used up a whole bunch of those. But that being said, we are making a whole bunch of those. Oh yeah, we can turn these back on. Although maybe not right now, because we're running a little low on machine parts, and those would consume additional machine parts. I mean, we just went through a whole butt ton of machine parts repairing everything else. So yeah, that works. Yeah, you guys are probably not so good. So why don't you, Oh wait, did I never loaded my resources with you, did I? So get your butt over there, and, get some machine parts over to our outpost. Oh yeah, and we can turn that back on. That's fine. Actually, this place is still actually running properly. We didn't actually need to make use of our valves. We did, but we didn't actually need those in this instance. I still don't regret building them. They're cheap enough, and boy howdy are they a lifesaver. Oh yeah, let's get you up here. Because now, with this built, now we can do some touring. First off, we can hit that prize from the sky that fell a while ago. No, we don't want you at that. Although, now that I think about it, maybe it would be wise to deep scan around our bases here. I'm not gonna deep scan everything on the higher plateau because I'd rather cover all the lower ground. But let's just, for the time being, just scan up around here, because you never know if there's going to be something really worthwhile.
Sector scanned.
Down in this area. Just that we can more easily tap into, you know? That'll be good. And then we can start slapping this down here. Just in the off chance we find some extra resources or whatnot that might change our strategy going forward. All right, you guys are working. There's nothing slowing or stopping you. All right, we're actually starting to get people graduating and coming back in here. Excellent. So I think phase B is time to start phase B here, and that is our full powered machine parts factory over here. Does that cost us? All right, good. It doesn't cost us machine parts to build a machine parts factory. That makes me happy because we've got electronics. Not a ton of them, but we've got them. Now then, let's think of the polymer. Now, the polymer factory does require more machine parts, so I'm not going to move that one yet. But I do kind of want to build a lab up here, and that doesn't require that. That just requires these. So lab it is, and I think it is high time we built another apartment complex. So yeah, you guys are going to be busy. In fact, you know what? Let's. I think an infirmary would be a smart addition here. Even though this is not a dedicated breeding dome, it'll allow us to start utilizing the whip. So we can pop an infirmary over here. And go from there. So yeah, we got a lot of building to do here. But none of which requires more machine parts that we actually already have. Oh, and we just loaded some machine parts here. Yeah, you know what? You're fine with just 3. I don't want to jeopardize or capitalize on all of our machine parts here, so we're just going to unload those machine parts there, and then that will allow us to keep this thing flowing. Now, one other thing that we're going to want to do now that this thing's going to be online is, well, first off, we can nix this place right here. We can nix the small machine parts factory, and we can amplify this beast. And amplifying this beast, I mean, it already consumes 50. This will make it consume a lot more. Wow, that's a lot. Okay. Well, this by itself makes up for 20 of it. So we're gonna just need to build 3 more or 5 more. You know what? We can do 5 more. Let's amplify this beast. This small machine parts factory did serve us well, but it is time for it to go. And yeah, let's put down our large solar panels. All right, let's get all of you. Let's do a group hug here. 2, 3, 4, 5, and yes, we're building them out here. And what the hey, we'll just because I don't know what I want to do with this last bit right here, we'll slap one more down here. But yeah, we should have a bunch of people out of work. Although, yeah, they all migrated to the polymer factory, which is great until we run out of machine parts. That plus that. And we'll get rid of you. Now, as far as what we're going to place here, a number of things we could do. If I wanted to be really generous, I'd put like a gaming store there, but I'm not feeling quite that generous, to be honest. I almost want to put just a single hydroponic farm here. Just right here, just a single hydroponic farm. Because that takes far fewer workers and still does a good job for the dome. Might lead to some synergistic benefits later on. But yeah, everyone seems to be doing their thing. We're certainly going to be rocking it with the polymers. That's for certain.
Sector scanned. Research complete.
Ah, and we got the atomic accumulator. That's going to be worth pairing with all these solar panels. With all those extra polymers? Heck yeah! No? Alright, fine. Yeah. We might need to import some machine parts in due time until we can get more graduates flowing. Yeah, because we just had our first class graduate here, which is good. I just hope people are knowing that they need to migrate. Yeah, you know... Well, that's the problem. I want to kick them out, but I also don't want these buildings to go completely out. Look at all these engineers here. I mean, I guess one thing we could do is blow up the polymer factory to force a bunch of people to come up north. But actually, let's wait for the apartments to finish being built here, so that our place can actually handle the influx. We can always import more polymers. We've got the cash. We've got whatnot. And I am happy to rebuild it once our polymer count gets a bit low, but for now we want to focus people on getting the machine parts back up. And we kind of wanted to scrap this place anyway. So away you go. We are obviously keeping this around until it runs out of supply. How much you got left? Oh, you got plenty. You've got plenty. Ooh, new planetary anomalies. That's a reason to send the rocket back home. To be certain. All right. Well, let's set the crop on here. Yeah, no, this has to be botanists. I'm thinking algae, because we don't necessarily want this for food, but it reduces oxygen consumption of the entire dome by a full 1. That's pretty darn good right there. And that certainly helps us out in a pinch with dust storms. So you know what? I think we're going to go algae here. I mean, or alternatively, we can always switch to algae later. Yeah, we'll do good yield, slow growth. And then that'll open up more botanist slots in here. And yes, I do know we got some people who are unemployed. Alright, you're good, you're good. Well, you're not really that good, but you're doing things. And we got, I mean, the classes are full, but not super full. But there's enough room for people to go into new jobs. Oh yeah, no, we don't want you there. There we go, that's better. Alright, you know what? Let's go fetch our rocket. Actually, let's fetch our rocket and fill it with some people. Because I'm not ready for the things yet, and yeah, there's not enough here. But hey, we got an extra officer, got some scientists, botanists, and some no-specs. That's fine. We need you back because we want to hit up those planetary anomalies anyway. So we might as well take some people back with us. And hey, we'll get some free food while we're at it.
Anomaly analyzed.
Hey, extra 1,000, which is nowadays just kind of just sort of a random upgrade of it. All right, we're working on behavioral shaping, emergency trainer, and then rover AI. Our ecology is a really good one later. Not quite so much right this moment. I might do one round of Martian patents just to up my funding so I can make more efficient use of the eventual cargo rocket that I fetch. Yeah, why not? I'm not going to completely spam it and repeat spam it, but that wouldn't be a bad thing. The others. Now, I'm kind of looking at this. Farms increase the comfort of all residences in the dome. I need to take a look if that's hydroponic farms too, or if it's just regular farms. Either way, they're useful. In fact, I think that might be the smart move regardless. But if that works on hydroponic farms too, then our breeding dome will get even breedier, which makes me happy. Yeah, you guys are. You're actually quite close. Like I could replace this with the. Well, no, you got a couple of people in here that would need, and we got these. So we're going to keep the second apartment complex for the time being. I think what I might do is I might put that. What's it? The polymer factory up here, and then just leave it to like does not require specialists, and just let whomever wants to pop into that. Because we're about to get a whole bunch more specialists. Ooh, looks like we got our first harvest. Actually, our second harvest.
Resources are low.
Oh, you just skipped past cover crops, didn't you? Lovely. Thank you. Alright, well, whatever. Alright, let's see here. Let's speed you up a little bit.
Resources are low.
I know they're low. That's why we need more people up here. Alright. Now this place is working a little bit more appreciably. Let's amplify you. Now that we actually have some warm bodies in here, let's amplify you. Granted, we did poach all of our electronics people. But for the time being, that's okay. Because we need more. We need the machine parts more than the electronics. And yeah, once that extra officer lands, I think we'll have enough for our covert ops that I have in mind. All right, got more people enrolled, which is good. This dome will space itself out a little bit more once we've churned through a lot of our backlogged no specs. Then we'll be in better shape. But for the time being, I think we're fine as is. Uh-oh, leak detected. Leak detected. Oh my, leak detected. Oh, you need power, don't you? Well, that would make sense. Yes, of course you need power. Well, why don't we siphon it off the dome, actually? Oh, that's why. Oh my god, get out of there, guys. Shoo. There's going to be so many leaks detected, it's not even funny. And pipe valve. Run. Oh yeah, you are just tearing. Oh yeah, the transport's dead. That drone is just getting iced. Alright, well, this part of my water income ain't going to be working for a while. But yeah, since we shut that valve off, that leak is causing us no actual losses, because, well, that part of the system's kind of toast anyway. Okay, you are ready to land. Please land. You are in need of repairs, and actually you need a fresh drone, don't you? Thankfully we can teleport them. Now, it's still lurking, but it's not... They'll be able to fix those two up. Hopefully that didn't completely destroy the machine parts. I don't think it did. And then, yeah, we'll fetch some metals. Actually, probably from over here to repair these leaky pipes. And then we'll go see what our planetary anomalies are. See if there's anything interesting or curious to go explore for that. So you're fixing up your drone, buddy, and then the two of them should fix up the bigger drone here.
New colonists have arrived.
Excellent. Now that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I know we're gonna have a couple unemployed until people figure their jobs out. But that should hopefully start filling a lot more. Yeah, you guys are doing just fine, even though you're sucking 70 power. And I'm okay with you guys with the no specs working here, but I would really prefer that the botanists did not come and play. That's the one thing. Like, I like these controls, but I really wish you could set them a little bit more fine-tuned. Now the question really becomes, well, actually, hang on, let's yeah, all right. So you're alive now. These things are still leaking, though. It's gonna be a little overkill. Actually, you know what? You can fit 45, can't you? So why don't you gather those 45 resources? Oh, did you? No, I was about to say you guys didn't have the things to repair it. All right. Well, we are actively losing 1 water, so we can't take too much time. But I do think we'll be okay for the time being. We're just waiting for our next batch of colonists to graduate. How's our baby dome doing, by the way? We're up to 6. You know what? It would be worthwhile for us to expand our offerings here just to accommodate the little ones. So we're going to go ahead and nix one of our solar panels here. Alright, you're ready to roll. However, we're not going back to Earth. Let's take a look at the anomalies here. 8 people with any. Fair enough. 5 scientists. And 7 scientists. Curious. Well, that would set our science back kind of far. 8 any, I think, might be the correct answer here. We can absorb missing out on 8 random people, especially if they're no specs, and then we'll start sending scientists out there. Well, especially once we get more people graduate. Hopefully that's not going to pull anybody out of college, because that would be really, really wasteful and time inefficient if we did that. You know what? Here's what I'm going to do just to keep things a little organized. Is I'm going to throw a universal depot here. And that way any random junk that, or rather, I have a little bit more clear idea of what the local supply is going to be. China will scan a planetary anomaly in 3 sols. Oh, and 3 sols. So China's going after the planetary anomalies. We don't know which one, though. they're hopping to it, which is fine. This is what the rivalry is all about. So that's why we got to hit it all the harder and all the faster. All right, let's speed you up. All right, still. Oh, we actually have one person in here.
Sector scanned.
What did we get? Which sector did we scan for all these metals? All right, well that's too far away to make use of, but good to know it's there. Good to know it's there. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'd rather have a. You still sucking resources? Yes, you are. Well, keep sucking away, dude. Oh, that rumor went away. I guess we pounced on the thing that China was going to go hit. Well, that works. Yeah, we'll unload the 30 here and then have you bring some back. Actually, how much is left over here? 26? Yeah, that's fine. We'll have you come back, grab the rest of these, and then take the whole lot back. That way we'll have plenty of things to fix any pipe leaks that might show up here. I'm just casually venting all this water into space. Or, well, into the world. And then this will become
Anomaly
useful.
analyzed.
Nice! A polymer meteor!
Sector scanned.
Hasbro launched a resupply ship of My Little Pony figurines. And we are repurposing them. That works out nicely, especially for the kids' domes. Let's build a playground out of these. Since that requires heavy polymers. Where'd we get that water from? Oh. We got an even deeper supply close to the chain here. Well, if this stuff ever runs out, we've got even more for it. And we can shorten the chain to it. Alright, why don't you gather these resources? Actually, here, we'll make it efficient, like. Gather. There. That works out nicely. And then we'll get some resources from that far flung here. And then I'm going to go... I think it is worth... Ooh. Yeah, nixing that one probably not the smartest idea. I think it's time that we slap down one more wind turbine. Just to keep, again, keep things balanced. Because we've kind of... Although, actually, hang on, what's this one pulling? 10? We do need to replace the solar panel. But I'll keep the wind turbine, too. And those two combined will be fine for us. Although, you know what? We might not even need this thing. We just might need this. Because, yeah, we're really not discharging that much extra at the moment, and that will get made up for in here. No reason to oversupply things. That's actually more harmful in the long run than staying safe. Now, I do abide by Rule 2. Redundancy is safety, but there is a limit to that. Over-redundancy is a death wish. Oh, yeah, I never turned our valve back on. Whoopsie doodle. Come on back. Start filling tanks. Alright, still nothing on the electronics, but we're not really suffering for that right now. Alright, we're starting to get more graduates. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. That's what I like to see. Alright, folks, so in our next episode, we'll be sending our rocket back out again, and we'll see how, with more and more graduates, we can start fleshing things out. So, should be a good one. So if you guys like this episode and you want to see more like it, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave me a comment, good, bad, or indifferent. Your feedback's always welcome. So until next time, this has been Pinstar, signing out. See ya!